Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I am here with a little what's on my desk, mostly because my desk is just a disaster. There's many things on here that I just need to either show you or demonstrate or whatever. So I'm going to do a little show and tell first, and then we'll get busy making some things. But Wednesdays usually generally is the day that I film on Monday because I've taken the weekend off filming. Well, I got a lot of stuff done this weekend that I need to show you. So let's say hi and hugs first before we get started. Hi and hugs to My Scrapyard, PJ, See Clearly, and Keisha. Thank you so much for watching and for your nice comments. And so, I finished, we did the packaging video and the Rachel's, I think it was her third week of her challenge. I got it all covered with matte medium, did a couple extra things. There was a seam in these two papers, so I put some lace on it, and this little heart is from Crafty Cat USA. Put that on there. And so yeah, I'm really happy with this little cover, and I've gotten the signature kind of put together. This is, oh gosh, it's escaping me at the moment. A little retro thing, Ephemeral Story. There it is. Came back into my brain. So I'm going to get started. I don't know how much of this will be on camera or not, but I decided what I want to do with this Valentine's Love Journal is I'm going to do a giveaway on my Patreon channel of this journal for Valentine's Day, because I love all those people. They're so sweet, and they support me in such a big way. So what I decided that I will do is I will, based on what tier you're in, will be the number of times your name is in the drawing. So that's going to be fun. I'm excited for that. So there's that. And then along with that, I wanted to show you these. These are a digital in my shop. Can you believe it? I'm showing one of my own digitals. So I do have these vintage postcards that I've collected over the years. And I made a digital, I don't know, it's maybe a couple years old, this digital, but I wanted to use some of it in this book. So I wanted to show you that. So that's over on Cinnamon Tea, my Etsy shop. So there's that. Now we can put that over with all of its stuff. I wanted to show you, I have my week 4 and Brooke challenge. This is the tag that I did for that. It was called Fly Stitch, I think. I think that's what it was called. So yeah, once I got this done, it was new to me. I had never done that stitch before, so that was fun. And once I got this tag done, I really felt confident doing that stitch. So thank you, Anne, for introducing things to us beginner stitchers. So thank you. So there's that. I wanted to show you that. What else? Oh, I wanted to show you this. This is the packaging, the bubble wrap journal cover, and it's Tim Holtz Abandoned fabric line. And listen to that. I like it. I like it a lot. So this one was the bubble wrap with the paper cover. So I haven't made one yet that's plastic. We'll see what that does. But I'm really happy with this. So that's that. Finished that. Then, you guys, I went a little crazy. This is an idea from Sue at Paper Inspirations. She's been using up things. Well, doing these little fun embellishments. I mean, you could tuck these in a pocket. You could, if you wanted to, you could use this as just a scrap thing. But I got going and I couldn't stop. So I used 4 pieces of cardstock and 6 pieces of just one-sided thin scrapbook paper. 6 of those, 12 by 12. So, yeah. So anyway, I will try and remember to put Sue at Paper Inspirations, put her tutorial on these in the description box. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to do one for my idea book because I didn't want to forget this. And so what I'm going to do, I think I have this little box. I'm just going to put these all in there. And I'm going to finish one of them off so that I can put it in my idea book. But lots of ways you could decorate these really. And so actually, I might pull one of these that's kind of masculine-y. I might, oh, you know what? There's some with a black doily. I'm thinking for my man journal. And I'm going to try and do a lot of my man journal on camera because everybody seemed really interested in that one. Where are you? I know I had a black doily. And I'm thinking that would be good for a man journal. There it is. There's one. Had 2 of them. Okay. Well, I'm going to put that in my man journal. Okay, I don't even know how many of these I made, but off and on took me all weekend, but I had a lot of fun doing it and was able to do it, you know, in front of the TV and stuff, and so it was great. So I have lots of those. I also liked Sue's idea of giving them as thank yous for Etsy purchases. So I thought that was a good idea. Okay, so there's that. What I wanted to do was put a little eyelet in this and put a little tag on it. Oh, I want one for... Okay, so this is going to be for the man. This one I'll do for my example. I'm going to put... yeah, I have a little black eyelet. Let's do that. Okay. I'm just going to pop a little eyelet right there. I sewed them all because I figured I could still put an eyelet in. She shows a couple of different ideas of how to decorate them. And I'll do the other thing I was thinking about on the one for the man journal. Okay, so put that in there and give it a squish. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, so that was my latest use up 12 by 12, but yeah, by the time I was done, I had used, 9 pieces of 12 by 12. I thought that was pretty awesome. And so, yeah, goodness, I'm all thumbs today. Okay, so chop that, and there we go. Isn't that cute? So cute. Okay, so I wondered if I have a little pocket. Let's see, this was from Sue. So Sue's at the back. Yes, I can just pop it right in here. And there is that for my idea journal. Yes, good. Okay, and then this one, we are going to, what I was thinking would be kind of fun is to have just a neutral flower on it, maybe. Just kind of put that like that. What do you think? Or do I want it in the middle? I think I like it in the middle. Okay, that's what I'm going to do with that one, and that's going to be a little piece of ephemera for the man journal. This is a hodgepodge video because I just looked over and I have a little announcement to give you too. But it's going to be great because I can get things cleaned up off of my desk and then carry on with whatever. Okay, so there's that. So that can go in the ephemera of the man journal. I have my little tray going. Oh, I wanted to show you that too. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so I have pockets in front and I want to put this like back with the tags and stuff that are non-existent at this point. Oh, here they are. Okay, so that'll just be a little thing, and I got to remember to show you this. Well, I might as well show you now. Okay, so another thing I did is I made the fabric flip for the man journal. This is going to be the fabric flip. Whoever gives this to a man might have to explain that it's just, you know, a fun thing. So that's going to be fun. I used the leftovers from the journal cover, but isn't that pretty? I think that'll be real fun. Okay, I can't remember if I showed you that I had the signature put together, but I do. The other thing I did is I went through my ephemera box to see if I had anything that would work. Look at all this. I am so excited because I'm going to put this in the front of that. Yeah, I'm so excited. So this is a little thing I'll put on as a belly band, just glue here and here and down, and then, you know, and it flips open. And, you know, I just grabbed, here's a sack, things that were fairly neutral or looked a little bit manly. Here are some notepads. I've got some little file folders. I've got this little flip out. And this little double journal card type of thing. This, I think, is a double journal card type of thing. This cute thing that this was gifted to me, but I love it. Okay, this too. This is from Two Sisters General Store, as is this on Etsy, as is this. So, and then this. I have this little card. This picture was gifted to me and I just put coffee dyed paper on the back. A couple of guys looking at, looks like fender bender happened. Whoopsie. This little altered playing card. Some little journal cards there. This, how perfect is that? That could be a journal card or a tuck. This little, this was a redone tag that I did, the tag back in my mixed media days. I thought a bird was fine. Some of these naturey ones might be okay. I love this for this journal. And, you know, I don't need to use all of this, but I could. So, yeah, some good things there. Big old tag here. This one is fabric. This cute one says family. Tag here. Tag here. Got this little dude. That's from the Kathy Holden fabric. He cracks me up. This one. This one. This little guy. I had way more than I thought. This little tag, this tag, and this tag. So I have a lot of journal cards and tags now, that so we can put those now in our basket here. And look at that, we have a lot for this journal. So we just need to put it together, which we are going to do, but we're going to make a couple things for that journal first today. Okay, then let me do this before I forget. Crystal at Home Book and Treasure on Etsy, She is now offering printed digitals in her shop. And I know a lot of you that don't have computers have asked me about that. So Crystal is offering printed digitals, and she's also having a 70% off sale in her shop on downloaded digitals. So Home Book and Treasure. Okay, so I did that. Let's put that over there. Okay, I think I might be to the point of doing a couple of things. Okay, so first of all, this little fun thing Cori Dahmen did, and I loved it, and I want to make one for my man journal, so we're going to do that. This one is going to go in my examples. So it's a little pocket. You've got a flip up here. Excuse me 1 minute. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Oof. You've got journaling space there. There's this little flap, and then you can put something in there and something in there. So I love that, and I thought would be great thing to do for my other journal. So I am using the masking paper. It's in the paint department of Home Depot is where I got mine. I have a roll of green and I have a roll of this tan, and I like it a lot for making faux leather covers, but I thought this was another great use for it because it just makes this a super thin pocket, which you can put on a page and of course put something in back of too. So really it's 3 pockets and writing space. So I don't know. I think I might use green just for fun on this one. So I cut mine 5 inches wide. I like to have, let me grab the book here. I like to have a little room. You know, my pages are, what are they? 5.5, I guess. Is that right? Yeah, 5.5, because they're 8.5 by 11, so they're 5.5 that way. So yeah, so see, that just leaves just ever such a slight bit on each side of the page. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I do this correctly, Cori, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. So you kind of got to decide where you want your flap to go, and I for sure want it to. Okay, I'm going to put my pocket right there, which is about, let me tell you, because I know it's helpful to have measurements. I just did the length of the roll and then 5 inches across. Yep, 5. And so I just did this at about 3.5. And then I have this baking paper that I cut at 5 also, and I'm just going to use it for, I'm going to use it for my pocket. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it, and let's put that on there, straightish. I'm just going to hold it, and I'm just going to give it a cut. Perfection is not the objective here, right? So I think I have another one that I could use, and I just tore the top. I don't know if that's gonna distress, but it's a good time to do that if it is. Yeah, it kind of does. Gives it a little sharper bit. Cori gave the hint when you're distressing. She gave the hint to put cardstock behind something this thin, which I thought was a great idea. Sorry, I couldn't find my little spongy thing. But since I don't have cardstock ready, I'm just going to do this. My little sponge is starting to get a little bit crummy is what it's doing. Okay. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then, so I want this to come down at least to about there. That's where I'm going to put that. Okay. Only have to do kind of the edges. Oh, I want to round the corners too. I'm going to do that. Which, again, if you put some cardstock, it would do a better job of rounding the corners, but there we go. We got it. Good enough. Good enough. As a gal I used to work with said, good enough for government work. I don't know what that means, but that's what she used to say. It always comes to mind when I say good enough. Okay. Gosh, I had work dreams last night. It's so weird when that happens. I mean, I haven't worked for 4.5 years. But all the people were there, and I was cleaning out the supply room. Lots of fun. Okay, so we have that. We have that. Now we need this little flippy piece. So I need to grab my Tim Holtz. This is the memoranda one, and I think I'm going to use this. I love this. So, okay. So let's see. I did this one 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches by, I don't know how much we'll measure that, but let's do 3.5 inches. I think I'd like this side, so we'll just give that a little chop right there. Okay. And then I want it to go down to almost the bottom. Oh, I can cut it right here where there's a little line. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna chomp those little corners too. Yeah, and I'm just making one. I'm whizzing through, so I'm not really calling this a tutorial. You can go over to Cori's channel and get the full scoop. Now that is not going to be great to write on. So I think what I'm going to do is put a little bit of a thing of coffee dyed paper on it. But let's get it onto our piece first. So we're going to have it like right about there. So I am going to fold it right there. I might just score it just to make my life easier. Okay, where's my little doohickey? There it is. Just score it right here. Okay. I'm excited to get going on the man journal. We will do that soon. Okay. So there is that. And that's going to go like that. So let's go ahead and get that glued down. Okay, so just gonna go about like that. Okay, so that is glued on there. Now, oh, might as well glue this on, right? Figure out which side it is that's the, yeah. that right there. And then it's kind of cool because as it, you see this part too. All right, and then we'll glue these little sides too. So super easy, super fun little piece. As are all the things Cori makes and Sue from Paper Inspirations. We're gonna do a Sue thing here after we get this one done. Okay, for the man journal. These are for the man journal. Okay, now because you can't really write on that, I think I do. Let's see what we have in scraps to work with here. Got this little piece of coffee dye. I'm going to put that on there. Let's see. And we'll just eyeball this. Have it more or less straight. Okay. And then I'm just going to tear it off at about here. Okay, and then I'm going to stick that on there. Just have a little writing spot. And then you can decorate the front flap too. So just pop that right down there. Like so. I'm going to get my bone folder and get that to lay down a little bit better. There we go. Isn't that fun? Yeah, and so whatever you decorate it with, you're going to want to keep it kind of flat because otherwise it'll be hard to write on this. But, you know, I think we could put like a ticket and a little Tim Holtz person or something on there. How we doing time-wise, guys? Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, so let's do that. Gosh, I have way more to do than I am going to have time for today. I have a piece of coffee dyed paper, and I printed off some more of the digitals from TaylorMade Journal, and I wanted to do the collage around the edge. So I have that for this journal too. But that's okay. We are just going to carry on here. And who wants to live on this? I don't know. The children, the bigger children, or the large sized children might work. He's too big. Gonna have to have a small child. Well, he does kind of fit, doesn't he? Actually, I like him. All right. Now he needs something to put his hand on, doesn't he? Let's see. I'm just thinking a ticket or something because I do want to be able to write. Ooh, look at these tall tickets. Maybe one of these. Let's try this green one. Oops. Okay. Gosh, guys, I really am all thumbs today. Oh, it's too big. Yeah, that's too big. Okay. Maybe one of these. I kind of want a green. Okay, I could do that. I need something kind of across. I wonder if there's anything in here. I think that'll be okay, except I think I might use this one that has music instead of, this talks about passion flower and somehow I'm not, yeah, let's do that one. Okay, so let's see. So I want that to go on first. I want it right about there. Okay. Probably give this give it a little distressing. Gosh, I want to get the other one made too that I wanted to do. And then we'll just this way. I think right about there works. And then I'm just going to put this across the bottom and then him with his hand on the ticket. That's the ticket. I'll go over this way a little bit. Okay. Because we needed more ephemera for the man book. If I'm not careful, I'm going to need to make another man book. Because I'm going to have so much ephemera. Guy journal. That's what I've been wanting to call it, is a guy journal. Okay. That's still really flat, so that will be good. Okay, so we have that little piece, and then we can stick something in this pocket, something in this pocket, put it on, stick something in that pocket. Done. Okay, the next one was from Sue at Paper Inspirations, and hers was some pockets with a full page sort of a deal. Oh, this one I cut from my idea journal. That's right. So I want this to be right to there, I'm going to say. And this, I think, is tracing paper. It's coffee dyed tracing paper, I believe. So, okay, and that is, I don't know, that's about 5 5/8 or so. Just to make it to fit your page. Like, these are smaller because my pages in my idea book are smaller. Okay, and then, so this is going to be our base. And that's extra. This is our base. Okay. And then I need some paper. Let's see. I'm just going to use these 2 scraps of paper. Probably be close to a 12 by 12 if you did that. Okay, So this is 5 3/4. So I'm going to go 2.5 and a little bit. How's that? 2.5 and a little bit. There's 2.5. I'm going to go, can't go that way. I'm just going to trim this off. It's really not straight, the top. Okay. Now we can do this 2.5 and just a little bit. Okay, that way. And actually, this is going to be enough on its own, I think. Okay, and then I want this to be 8.5. 8.5. Okay. So that is then on my piece of paper, wherever it is. That is going to, why is it not 8.5? Did I measure wrong? Probably. Okay. Is this taller than? No. I don't know what I did. I was too busy blabbing. Okay, well, those are going to be extras. Let's do it this way. I want it to be the length of my paper. So let's do the cut down this way first. 2.5 and then a little bit. There's a fun strip. Okay, now let's do this. Okay. Okay, so as I was saying, that's going to go down this side of this piece of paper behind. Now we're going to do a couple of pockets. So how long is this? I must have gone 7.5. Yeah, because that's not even quite 8.5. Huh. I don't know what I did. Okay, so this is our piece there. We need another piece like that. I'll do that. Let me just do some measuring. I'm sure Sue's tutorial on this was much better than what I'm bumbling around to do here, but okay, so we want that the same. We want that depth. Right. Yeah. Measure twice, isn't that what they say? Measure twice, cut once, or something like that. Okay. Straight. Okay, so then this is going to be the same height as that, but it's going to be cut in half. Okay, so that goes there. This goes here and it's cut in half. So this is going to be awkward to do in half. Oh, 8 1/4. So 4 2/8. Looks about right. We're going with it. Okay. I think I'm on track. Maybe. Let's see. I want my smaller hole punch, I think. Okay, so what she did is made 3 pockets. So I'm gonna do just eyeball the middle. It's okay if it's not perfect. So there's that. And then these two I'd kind of like to have be the same. So if I can get through these. Yep. Okay, and then that and that. See where we're going here? So you're going to have a big pocket here and a pocket here and a pocket here. So let's distress before we put them down. And then we're going to have a couple of pieces for our man journal. And then when I get the collaging done, we'll have another page. It's getting fat. I mean, it's going to be fat if I put all that in it. But, you know, it's just way too much fun making all this stuff. Can't stop myself. Okay. Okay, so now let's do the gluing. It's always painful to decide which side of two-sided paper, isn't it? I'd probably always use that, except that this is a guy journal, so it needs to be more guy-ish, I guess. More neutral. Not as flowery. Some flowers I think are okay. Okay, so there's the first one on. Put this one on. I love this idea, and the tracing paper's real thin too, so it's not going to add too much bulk to your journal either. Okay, there's the next one. And then once again, you could add more decorating if you wanted to on the on the pockets. I kind of like it clean like that though. Okay, so that is super fun. So I think rather than do my collage, which you guys have seen me do a million times, and look at those. Aren't those fun? Yay. Okay, I want to do one of those same things for my idea journal, which I believe I was going to use this page. Okay, so we're over on Sue yet again. I mean, I could put it on the sack even, couldn't I? I sure could. Could put it on that side of the sack. Okay, so yeah, this is another Sue, and what I want to use is I have some leftovers of this paper from doing the other thing. So let's see, what do we have here? This one we have not quite 5, almost, by 7.5. Okay. I'm just going to do this at 5, like so, and then 7.5 right here. So hopefully I'm doing this right this time. And then, yep, that's perfect. Okay, so then I'm just going to do 2.5 here. And then, let's see, 7.5, 3 3/4. Yeah, is that right? Ish. Looks pretty good. Okay, cool. Second time's a lot faster, isn't it? Oh, that's I'm going to do those two together. Oh, yeah, they are a little off, but that's okay. Okay. Cool. All right, I want to give those a little, even if it's just in my idea book, I still want it to be cute and distressed a little bit. Oops, sounds like my husband's chopping wood. Paul Bunyan out there, just chopping wood. So I had a great weekend making all this stuff, and Sunday morning I think is going to be my and Brooke tag time, because I sat down with it Sunday morning and I just enjoyed that. It's kind of, you know, before the TV's on and I'm distracted and can't figure out what I'm doing. So that was really good, and did a bunch of fussy cutting and mostly Valentine stuff for that Valentine journal, and so that was great. And we watched the NFL playoffs, of course, and that was fun. And then yeah, it was just Saturday we got to see our oldest daughter and her youngest daughter. They stopped by. I think I told you they had popcorn from the fundraiser to bring us, and oh my gosh, is it good. Not exactly a health food, I wouldn't say, but it is good. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so it was good. So good to see them, even if it was just for a few minutes. They were on their way to Addie's basketball game, and so we were able to get in a little. I went ahead and hugged. I was just like, I need to. I just need to. So, but we were all masked up and everything, and turned away from her, but from them, I should say. There we go. Gosh, isn't that cute? Okay, let's put it in this book just so we can see how it's going to be. Okay, this is a Sue. Yeah, and then just write like that on a page. I'm going to put Kate up farther here. Yeah, I'm just going to use that as a page and just put that right there. Now what you could do is you could leave this open for a pocket behind too if you wanted, top or bottom. You sure could. I don't think I'm going to, just because it is tracing paper, so it's not quite as strong as, and there's already 3 pockets there, so you know, it's not like we're missing pockets anywhere. Okay, just pop that down. Yeah, nice. I need a little right here. Didn't quite get it up to the edge. Maybe I did. Okay. All right. So there's that. Let's see, maybe while we're here, we'll just go ahead and over in the Cori section, we will put this down. Oh, the one thing I didn't show you, I just felt it. So on this one, on the back, Cori suggested putting a little piece of packing tape kind of right over that, just to keep things from sticking as you go in and out of the pocket back there. Thought that was a great idea. So let's see where to go. I think I'll give that a little distress too. I could go back and do some decorating on some of this stuff that I've put in. I just kind of wanted the bases as the ideas in my idea book. So that I'm just going to put glue on both sides, down the side like that, because then a tag or something can be tucked. Well, for this book, I didn't leave any too much wiggle room because this book's just a little bit smaller than a 9x6. So, but there you go. And so then that flips up, and then you can put some fun things in there. All right. Getting somewhat caught up on my idea book. That makes me happy. Okay, I better check time. Oh, we've got about 9 minutes. Well, let's just start this. So I think I'm going to do all the sides, all around each of the pages, just cause. So let's do this thing. I mean, normally I use scraps for this, but I don't really have any, manly scraps to speak of, so I thought we just make our own. Let's see, I need a glue book and a glue stick, don't I? Some glue pages. Alrighty. Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited because I really want to get going on this book, but I needed this in the signature. I may go ahead and sew in the signature off camera just because you guys have seen me do that a lot. And if you haven't, you can go ahead and search Gail Augustinelli Sewing in Signatures on YouTube and you will find it. Ugh, crummy. I've got crummies going on here. Let me do this one. I'm just kind of gonna do all the corners a little bit, you know. I don't mind if a little of the copy dyed shows through either. So see, because then those will kind of be opposite each other with that paper. I'd kind of like to do 3. Just gonna plop this down this side a little bit. Okay, let's just grab another bit of that. And we'll go inside. Maybe we'll go on the bottom this time. I tried to pick kind of the more colorful ones of this, and I did also do the cover. She calls it the cover page, and it's got, see, it's got her tailor-made journals, but they're smaller images, and I thought that would be fun. So, I think we addressed everything pretty much on my desk that I wanted to. So that feels good. I think my next video I'm going to do is the Marguerite Miller Challenge, which I think is going to be bonus videos, because it's just it takes me about 20 minutes is all. So I don't want to short the hour that we have each day together, but I do kind of want to get her thing done. Okay, let's just play with something else for a little bit. Ooh, I like, look at that. That's cool. So anyways, I think that's going to be the next one I film. And then tomorrow maybe we can get started on our man journal. That'd be awesome. Let's just put this one down there. Gosh, my husband's a busy guy. He's like emptying the dishwasher or something. I can hear dishes clanging up there. I love it. Go for it, honey. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, tailor-made journals these are from. Let me get rid of that, or I'm going to keep grabbing it. I thought I'd use some of my scraps of music and stuff, though, on this, and maybe book page or something to break up all the pattern. But that's gooky stuck on there. Guess I need a new glue page. That's a great indication that the glue page needs to be changed out when you have a goober on your what you're working with here. All right, so we have all the corners on that one. Let's just finish up corners on this one. So, yes, that is good. I better check my time because I get sort of lost in this. Okay, so we've got to start anyway, and I'll just keep going. We'll do the whole thing on both sides, and then and then we're good. Well, thanks everybody so much for watching. I know this was a bit of a disjointed video, a little of everything, but I'm loving these two pieces to put in. I don't know, might have to decorate that a little bit, I think. I don't think I can stand it. I think I'll have to decorate it, but I'm really happy with this one. That's really fun. So thanks, Cori and Sue, again for the great inspiration. You guys are awesome. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a grateful day. Bye-bye.